Hello, 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 beautiful souls, and welcome to my channel. Welcome if this is your first time joining me. I'm going to be shuffling our cards for this current video, and the messages for this video are going to be about the spring equinox. What does this spring have in store for you? What is this season bringing in for you? If you don't already know, I am certified life coach Talia Sage, combining my natural gifts of intuition with the science of life coaching so that I can bring you guidance and tools that you can use to create your best life possible. If you haven't already done so, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to the channel. It lets YouTube know that you like what you see and that you want to see more of it, and it helps me to accomplish my mission, which is to reach and help as many people as possible create their best lives. Life, it can be really hard at times, and it can be even more difficult when you feel as though you are going through it alone. So my purpose in being here is to offer people support, guidance, solidarity while going through life. Thank you for helping me to accomplish that mission, by the way. So, as I said, today's video message will be about the spring equinox and what it has in store for you. And, I mean, when you think of spring, what do you think of, right? You think of things starting to come alive again. You know, the winter months are fading away, that coldness, that maybe isolation, and things are starting to be reborn, renewed. And just like the seasons, people, humans, we all have, I guess we're gonna do 4 piles today. We all have our seasons in life as well. And for many of us, it is very much in tune with the seasons of the universe, the seasons that happen around us. So today I'm hoping to get some insight on what we can all expect for this spring, what might be renewing in our lives, what might be starting up, new phases that we are stepping into. As I'm currently filming this, today actually is the full moon in Virgo, I believe it is. It's March 7th. Either way, there's a full moon today. And I can tell you, for me, this full moon has been kicking my butt. A lot of things have been coming up, a lot of painful memories, things that I've already healed. They've just been coming up for me to revisit them so that I can purge them and move on again, revisiting those lessons again. And many of you may be feeling the same energies of just old memories, maybe even people from your past popping up in your life right now. Situations that are similar to situations that maybe happened in the past, maybe even happening, so that you can revisit those lessons. And I would love to say be done with it once and for all, but time is not linear, right? Things circle back around. It's like the universe just checks in to make sure that we're still holding on to those lessons. We're still headed on the path, on that trajectory that we set for ourselves. And that's okay. What that also tells me, though, is that with so much releasing happening right now, just before that spring equinox coming in, that's telling me that a lot of new things will be coming in for many of us. New ways of being, new relationships, new opportunities. I feel like there's been some seeds that many of us have planted that are really going to start blossoming and taking shape over this spring season. So, that one came right out. So yeah, I'm feeling this energy of just renewal, hope for the future, excitement for the future. So I feel like, actually I just heard buckle up. So if you are someone who is drawn into my energy, who has watched several of my videos, have liked my videos, subscribed to the channel, get ready for a wild ride. Get ready for some exciting things happening, some new developments taking place soon in your life. I feel like many of us are in this time where we have really learned how to put our foot down, to demand what it is that we want out of life, what we need from the people that we are in relation to, whether that's romantic, friendship, familial, career even. And because of that, there's a lot, I don't know, there's just a lot to look forward to. All right, so I'm going to pull these last cards here. As usual, right, use your discernment to decide which of these piles is calling out to you. I'm pulling all the oracle cards now, and then later into your reading, we will also shuffle for some tarot cards and some final messages from Spirit. Probably from Mother Gaia, actually, since we are talking about the spring equinox. And yeah, use your discernment here. If you're drawn to more than one pile, that's okay. Just know that that means that you have messages across multiple different groups. This is a general reading, so take what resonates with you and leave the rest for someone else. Not everything in each pile may resonate with you, and that is okay. All right, that is the last oracle card that we will be shuffling for. Timestamps will be listed in the description box below. Feel free to click on your timestamp and you'll be fast forwarded to your messages. We have group 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll see you there. Hello, group 1. I kind of had you choose blindly today. And this message actually just came into my head as I was beginning your group. I was called to shuffle on camera as I was going through my intro and to not show any of the cards. And I feel like that is a strong message that's coming through for all of us all of you who are connected to my energy, to my videos. It's having blind faith. I had you, Spirit called us to choose these piles blindly. And it's because the universe is asking us to walk by blind faith. We all have ideas of what we would love to happen in our lives, what we want to happen. But it's up to universe to decide how those things come into our lives. And that's that blind part that's coming into play. I was also drawn to have my little fawn here, if you saw her. And for me, first off, deer energy, the deer spirit has to do with prosperity. I feel like there's a lot of abundance coming in to those of you who are drawn to my readings. I also feel that, once again, that there's this sense of rebirth, like almost starting over for many of us. Not necessarily, starting off as a baby again, but being able to step into the world and look at it with new eyes. And the birds are chirping outside. I haven't heard them chirp in some time because it's just been so cold and wintry here. But that spring is coming. Let's see what your cards have to say. Your first card says, painting the roses red, covering up errors. Card 27. Your Moonology card says, new moon. The time is ripe for seeking new opportunities. How fitting. I love that. What is this deck? This is the Children's Spirit Animal deck. You have Raccoon Spirit. You have everything you need. And then your Green Witch Oracle card says Tranquility, Violet, card 43. And I believe that is Pisces energy, but we will double check that. What this spring equinox, what this season is wanting to bring into you is a feeling of tranquility. We have two cards with this purple energy going on. I feel like this is really you, once again, back to that blind faith, having that blind faith and trusting your intuition within situations that are coming up. There will be some new opportunities that will be coming your way, and I feel like you're going to feel that these new opportunities are a redo. There have been mistakes made in the past. Those are those lessons that I was speaking about in the beginning that are coming into play for you. The lessons that you've learned in the past is like you're getting a redo to do things differently this time around. I don't know. It could have been that you accepted a job in the past because it looked great on paper, because the money that they were going to pay you was great. But then when it came down to it, the job made you miserable. It could have been that you stepped into relationships in the past or held on to relationships that were not serving your best and highest good. Whatever it is, you're getting a redo over the spring. So whether that's to choose the right type of partner to date, or to stand up for yourself when it comes to, I just heard choosing your peace. Not allowing things to take away your peace. This is that redo that you will be getting with this spring equinox. And part of that peace comes in knowing that you have everything that you need. There's no need to stress about what's to come in the future, because in this present moment, you have everything that you need. And if you are dealing with something like food insecurity or homelessness, you still have the tools at your disposal to get through. And I say that thinking of myself in the past. I have been homeless before. I have dealt with food insecurities, and it was a really hard time, but looking back, I made it through, right? Now I'm in a better place in life. And this is coming to say that no matter where you've been, no matter what mistakes that you have made it through, and you will continue to make it through. But this spring is bringing in more of a sense of peace for you. Peace in knowing that you have been guided and protected all along. Peace in knowing that you have learned the lessons and new opportunities will be coming into you. We have your 27 here, reducing to a 9. That is that ending coming in, right? That ending leading into this new opportunity. I love that. And then we have this 43 reducing to a 7. This is all about your spiritual well-being. This is all about your emotional well-being. This is you stepping into a place where you are so emotionally mature and intelligent that I feel like you have more sense in, I'm going to say it this way, hopefully it makes sense. You have more sense when it comes to not allowing certain things to take away your peace, like past mistakes that you have made, trying to focusing on the past mistakes, focusing on the things in the past, those errors, right? You can't cover them up, you can't hide them. All you can do is learn from them and move forward. In my last Bloom Where You Are Planted series video, the quote that I used was from Martin Luther King Jr. And I can't remember the quote exactly, but it was basically saying that in his time of peril, of trouble, he realized that he had two options. He could either live in bitterness and anger, or he could take that energy and transmute it into doing something more creative and productive with it. And that is where you're coming into with this spring season. Whatever it was from your past, or even currently in your life, that is causing you sadness, worry, anger, bitterness, instead of choosing those low vibe energies, you're going to choose peace. And you're going to harness that energy to move you forward into making the best decisions possible for these new opportunities that are coming your way. I love that for you. Okay, let's read your Tranquility card, 43. It is Pisces energy. So you might be a Pisces, you might have some Pisces placements, or it doesn't matter at all, right? Take what resonates. It says, although you may have felt tested recently, a period of advancement and breaking free is now open. Adaptation may be necessary. However, a greater depth of meaning, loyalty, and truth is inspired by the appearance of violets. Secrets are safe, and those you hold closest are always afforded this protection. The truth will prevail, and that which is no longer wanted will be weakened. Be wary of intolerance, insensitivity to the feelings of others, and blind faith. Weren't we just talking about blind faith? Yes, be wary of it. Make the best decisions with the information that you have. But at the same time, you're going to have to go on blind faith in some areas. You're going to have to, and not necessarily blind faith, but use your intuition when making decisions with these new opportunities that are coming in. You may have felt tested recently. That was that winter phase. A period of advancement and breaking free is now open. You may have to, no, you definitely have to change the way in which you've been doing things. And that is that alchemization that I was just speaking of. Instead of letting things take away your peace, letting things throw you into low vibe energies, now you're in a place where you're being called to really alchemize it and use that energy to your advantage. Secrets are safe. Covering up errors. Whatever errors you've made whatever errors you have made in the past, do not worry. Your secrets are safe. I feel like you've learned the lessons, you've learned the error of your ways, and they do not have to haunt you any longer. That is what this card is saying. You have everything you need. And if you're not already feeling as though you have everything you need, if you're not trying to, I'm not, condoning toxic positivity. Like if you literally, legit don't have everything you need, this is a message here that it's about to come in for you. If you're dealing with food insecurity or homelessness, your needs are about to get met. If you are still looking for that soulmate, it's about to come in. If you're still looking for that dream job that pays the bills and makes you happy and affords you time to enjoy life still, it's about to happen. If you've been working to build that business and it's been sort of taking its time getting off the ground, it's about to get off the ground. I love this, the world. My first thought before making this video was to actually take the world cards out of each of my tarot decks, but I decided not to, and I'm glad I did it because it popped up for you. You're ending a major phase in your life, and you're about to step into a new one. You have wrapped up, I feel like, this phase where a phase of not being as emotionally strong and mature, not being as secure in yourself, trusting in yourself, trusting in the universe. Your next cards out are Justice and Daughter of Pentacles. Look, another deer showing up for you. That is, I love that. That's prosperity coming in. That's The Daughter of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. This is new opportunities. You've ended a cycle, and I feel like it was a major karmic cycle. And justice is coming in. This, those scales are about to be balanced. You've experienced the shadow. Now you're about to experience the light. And with that light, it's bringing in this new, solid opportunity for you. It's going to be different for all of you. Like I said, this could be a new job. This could be you deciding to go back to school so that you can pursue a different career. This could be relationships. It's going to be different for all of you, but you have so much good things coming in for you. I love this. This is so synchronistic. Over this time, okay, got more cards. Your next card is the Ten of Cups, right? That's ultimate happiness and fulfillment. That's your cups being full and runneth over. This is happy home life. Feeling stable, feeling so secure. Next, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Another new start in the Wheel of Fortune. I can't even make this up. The wheels are about to turn in your favor. If you've been dealing with financial worries, I feel like you're going to receive opportunities in which you can secure yourself more financially. But whatever it is, 2 new opportunities are coming in for you over the springtime. This spring for you is all about balancing out those scales. If you've dealt with a lot of low vibe things in your past, a lot of karmic things in your past, it is about to be righted. Starting this spring, the wheels are turning in your favor. Bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. For some of you, this is meeting a soulmate. Maybe a soulmate who may be a romantic partner, maybe a friend, maybe a business partner, but who will help you to take yourself, I feel, to the next level. Whether that's financially, emotionally, just being happy and fulfilled, spiritually even. There's a soulmate coming in for you. I love that. And I love that I did all the shuffling on camera. Let's get some final words out for you. Some flower petal energy. You have daffodil. The sun shines brighter when you are here. You are the sun, Group 1. You maybe have not felt as though the sun has really been shining upon you, but it's about to. It's about to. And then you have cornflower. Learn from friendships, old and new. These are the lessons of the past that you are bringing with you into the future to make better decisions. Make better decisions about the people around you, about the opportunities coming your way. And then your bottom of the deck energy is poppy. Remember who you wanted to be. You're about to find peace in knowing that you are stepping into a more stable, secure time. You're stepping into finally becoming the person that you were always meant to be. I feel like things happened in your life in the past that took you away from your center, took you away from who you were meant to be, that sunshine that you were meant to be, that prosperous person that you were meant to be. You're probably someone who really resonates with healing generational trauma, generational curses. And if you do, know that you have finally broken those chains. You have broken free. You have liberated yourself and your future lineage. And now you are about to be rewarded for doing so. So over this springtime, flowers are going to be huge for you. Plant flowers around your home. Treat yourself to flowers. You may have people in your life treating you to flowers. Really allow yourself to stop and smell the roses, to not overwork yourself, to not keep pushing so hard. Find peace. Find peace. You have roses, you have daffodil, cornflower, poppy, violets. There's some sort of flowers in there even, and some sort of flowers in there. Raccoon energy may be another sign for you. Deer, cats, and owls may all be totems for you over this springtime. If you see them, those are just your guides, your angels, letting you know that you are on the right track, that they have your back, that all of this is about to come in for you. So do not worry, do not fear. You have everything that you need. And if you don't, it's about to come in. So I love this for you. Group 1. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support the channel even more, there is a donation link listed in the description box below, as well as an Amazon wish list. Everything purchased off of that wish list will come with a free reading, so make sure that you include your YouTube handle and or an email address so I know how to contact you and give you that reading. As well, everything that is purchased goes directly into the channel to make it bigger, better, and more fabulous. So thank you again for being here, and I look forward to seeing you very soon in the future. Goodbye. Hello, Group 2. So before I started filming Group 1, I received the message, excuse me a second. We were called to look at these cards, to choose the cards blindly. Normally I would turn one over and have everything set up ready for you to choose. But today I was called to shuffle as I was going through my intro and have you choose that way. And the message in that is that over the springtime, we're all meant to have a little bit of blind faith. To trust that we have let our wishes be known to the universe, and that the universe will provide in the best way that it sees fit. And to really sort of stay in that attitude of trusting the universe. Yes, always use your intuition to make decisions about opportunities and choices that may be coming up in your life. But at the same time, trust. Let's see what your cards have to say about this spring equinox. You have clock time, 14, time, pressure, and a rush. Next, you have frog. The path has been cleared for you to make a change that previously seemed unachievable. Your children's animal totem is buffalo spirit. Be thankful for all you have. And then your Green Witch Oracle says attraction, card 34 with pansies. Is that Libra energy? Let's take a peek. That is Libra energy. You may be Libra, you may not be. It doesn't matter. Either way, I feel like, just like in Group 1, so this must be my overall energy too for this spring. Things are coming into balance. In the past, you could have felt like you were in a rush, like you had to hurry up and get things done because time was going to run out, or you didn't have enough time in the world to get everything done. But with this spring, this new energy that's coming in, I feel like that pressure, the universe is trying to help that pressure subside. We have the 14 reducing to a 5. That's change coming in. And the change that's coming in is that you're going to see how places in which you felt blocked in the past just seem to open up. And I feel like it's partly opening up because your energy is opening up. You're not going to be clenching so tightly, holding on so tightly to making things happen, because you're going to be having that trust in the universe that things will happen in divine order and divine timing. And even if you don't 100% have that trust, I feel like as things begin to loosen up around your life, you're going to come into this energy of having more trust that things will happen when they are meant to happen. Frog energy always speaks to me about transformation, right? We go from the little tadpole with nothing but a tail, having to stay in the water at all times, to transforming, growing those legs, and eventually being able to hop up out of the water. And then they have a choice of whether they be on land or in water, but always returning back to the water. And I feel like that is part of the message that's coming in for you with this spring, is you're going to finally feel as though you have choices, that you have choices to step into new territories, but knowing that you can always return safely to where it is that you began. That you can venture out past the limitations that you previously had, but still be able to come back home to center. This is very beautiful. Things that you've been working very hard towards, they're about to start coming into you. Just like the renewal energy that I spoke about in the intro. It's going to bring in a very thankful feeling for you, of just feeling like, oh my gosh, thank you, God, thank you, universe, for allowing this to finally happen. I'm noticing the mountains in the background. You might be going somewhere where you get to see the mountains. You might live near the mountains, but also it's telling me this message of you've been through some hurdles. You've had to climb some mountains. And soon, I feel like you're going to be grateful for those mountains. Just like that transformation, excuse me, I had to burp. Just like that transformation of the frog, right? It maybe wasn't the easy transformation. They had to go through a lot of stages and then learn themselves all over, learn new ways of doing things, new ways of being, until they turn into who they are, who they're meant to be. And that's like the symbology of you. You had to go through some hurdles. You had to climb some mountains. You had to transform yourself. But all those transformations that you've gone through, they're bringing you to this place now, in the future, over the springtime, of where, how do I want to say this? The challenges that you've been through and overcome, they've given you exactly what you need in order to make these new pathways that are opening up to you more successful. They've taught you all the lessons that you've needed. All of this hard work, all of this working and pushing towards something, grinding, I feel like, has been preparing you for this change. Oh, I didn't even realize it said change here. Yes, 5 and change, 100%. Lots of changes coming your way. Things that seemed unachievable before, those mountains, those hurdles that seemed insurmountable before. You're going to be coming into new ways of surmounting them. You are attracting so much abundance into yourself over this spring. The universe is bringing so much abundance into you over this spring. And we have this 34 here reducing to a 7. It's interesting that pile 1 got 43. Intuitively, spiritually, you have grown. That's what those hurdles, those mountains were. The transformations were about. They have helped you grow emotionally and spiritually. And because of that, this is helping you to manifest the unachievable. I love that for you. Let's read your card. Pansy, attraction. It says, pansies indicate that people are being pulled into your life who align well with you. Romance may be on the agenda, but this energy also helps build community and friendship circles, possibly where learning takes place. It is time to step back a little and relax into what is happening naturally. Yes, that's that trust. Hesitation and overthinking could cause blockages, and watch out for personal deception and gossip. Stay in your lane is basically what I am getting with this. Stay in your lane. First off, trust the universe. Don't doubt what is about to come in for you, because it is coming in. You've been learning a lot of lessons, surmounting many mountains. Don't give in to gossip. Gossip, honestly, is a super low vibe energy, and it's one of the quickest ways to bring not so great karma your way. So make sure you watch that. Make sure that you're not speaking ill of people. But you could have a romance coming into your life, community, whatever it is that you've been hoping for, looking for in those areas, it's about to come into your life. There's going to be people coming in where they're going to help you grow and expand even more. Oh, I love this for you. It's time to take a step back a little and relax into what is happening naturally, trusting in the universe that everything will happen in divine timing and divine order. You are not running out of time. The things that you seek are seeking you too, is what this spring equinox would like you to know. You keep doing you, right? Focusing on the things that you have to be thankful for. Putting the time into yourself to keep growing and maturing. There could be some lessons around not gossiping, not overthinking, right? But as you finish off those lessons, more things will be coming into your energy field, whether that's people, opportunities. I love this. That pressure is about to be released. And I feel like it's been a long time coming. And you deserve it. All right, your tarot cards. You have the Two of Wands, followed by, interesting, the Two of Swords. You have the Emperor and the Five of Cups. This spring is calling you to make a choice, right? This is all about your emotional development and your spiritual development. To make a choice, who do you decide to be? Who are you going to decide to be, right? Are you going to be someone who trusts in the universe, who believes in themselves enough to know that the things that they want, the things that they feel that they deserve will come to them? Are you wanting to be someone who can go with the flow, have a clear head, not overthink things? These choices that you make now, the choices that you're being called to make, right? To step into a more mature version of yourself, just like this frog energy and us talking about the tadpole. You choosing to step into that more spiritually mature energy of yourself is going to bring you into this energy of the Emperor. This is someone who is sure of themselves. They have no problem making decisions. They have no problem knowing what they want, focusing on what they want, right? They are strong and resilient. They're not in a rush. Ultimately, they are just pure confidence. This is what this spring is trying to bring in for you. Someone who is this pure confidence. Someone who no longer feels left out in the cold, abandoned, alone. It's interesting that this Five of Cups came in underneath this attraction card that was just speaking about you attracting in people, whether romantic or that friendship circle. This is you leaving this person behind. Someone who sees the positive, someone who expects good things to happen for themselves. Someone who knows that in due time, the people who are meant to come into your life will come into your life. What this spring is bringing you is a deeper spiritual belief, a deeper spiritual faith. That blind faith yet again. But not just blind faith, but just trusting your intuition, trusting the signs of the universe. This is you choosing to take off that blindfold and to see things for what they really are, not what the negative voices in your head maybe try to tell you it is. You're being called to 100% trust in the universe and to have that faith, to choose a new way of being. Once again, back to that choice, and we're talking about the land and the water. Like, you can always go back to that old person, right? Who was maybe a bit too emotional or could get irrational with their thinking and overthinking and overanalyzing things. This is also the energy of Saturn and Pisces. So you may be interested in looking up Saturn and Pisces and how it is affecting your sign, your sun, moon, and rising signs. But this is 100% this energy of making a choice, choosing a new way of being that will bring you into who you are always meant to be. Feeling grateful, feeling confident, feeling abundant. Knowing that abundance is coming into you, even if you have felt alone, felt misguided, felt abandoned. You don't have to be this person anymore. You have a choice. You can stay in this energy of feeling like, woe is me, reminiscing about the past, or not reminiscing, but yes, still reminiscing, looking back at the past and all the things that didn't go well in your life, crying over that spilled milk. Or you can be grateful about the new opportunities that will come into you in the future. Being in a high vibe energy, attracting that into yourself. That is what the spring is asking for you to do. Don't cry over spilled milk. People and things that have left your life are meant to leave for a reason. They were meant to leave so that you could learn the lessons from these hurdles that you need in order to attract in the right relationships. The lessons that you need in order to hold on and be the best possible version of yourself in these future relationships that are coming in. These things have taught you exactly what you need, right? What you need in order to be happy out of relationships. What you need, how you need to be in order to be an equal partner, giving that give and take within relationships. It's beautiful. Yes, the hardships suck. They suck, right? They really suck. And you've been waiting a long time, I feel like, for that sense of community, maybe even for that soulmate to come in, but it's about to come in. Don't let the past hold you back. Don't let yourself stay bitter. Once again, the same quote is coming up. In my last Bloom Where You Are Planted series video, the quote that I used at the beginning was from Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and I can't remember the quote 100%, but basically in it he's saying that when he was dealing with peril, he realized that he had two choices. He could either stay bitter and angry, or he could take that energy and turn it into something creative and positive, which is why he stepped into the role that he did, helping to bring in the end of an era and a new age for so many people, a new hopeful age for so many people. You're being called to choose the latter, just like he says in his quote. I chose the latter. I chose to take all of that I had learned, that I had seen, all of those low vibe energies, and I decided to change it. I decided to alchemize that and turn it into something positive. That is what you're being called to do with this spring. And if you do so, choosing not to speak poorly about people from your past, choosing not to speak poorly about yourself or even people within your current situations who are maybe been letting you down, and focusing instead on the positives, focusing instead on yourself, focusing instead in trusting the universe that the right people will come into your life. If you do that, that is exactly what you will get. If you focus on the sad, on the bitter, on the anger, that is what you will receive. But this spring is giving you the perfect opportunity to attract in exactly what you've been wishing for. Grow new legs. Choose something different for yourself, group 2. Your flower petal cards. Oh, Lord, I never get this one right. Lysianthus. Gratitude and grace always look lovely on you. More about gratitude and thankfulness. Stay in an attitude of gratitude. Don't let yourself get low vibe and start talking shit, right? Do not do that. That will block your blessings and a heartbeat. And the universe is trying to bring you so much. Your next card is Dahlia. You have what it takes. Yes, you can choose your attitude. You can't always choose your first thought, but you can choose the subsequent thoughts, right? And that's what you're being called to do. And then you have Hyacinth. Play, laugh, and find joy. Find joy over this spring. And that joy is going to attract in so many wonderful people and opportunities into your life. Next card, Frisia. This will all be worthwhile. Yes, everything that you've been through is going to be worthwhile. You're going to understand exactly why you had to go through what you've been through, why you had to walk away from people, leave people behind, because there's something so much better waiting for you on the other side. Get out of that water, step onto the land, right? All right, group 2. I hope this resonated with you. I hope it brought you some excitement for the future. If it did, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to support the channel even more, there is a donation link listed in the description box below, as well as an Amazon wish list. Everything purchased off of that Amazon wish list will come with a free reading, so make sure that you include your YouTube handle name and or an email address so I know how to contact you to give you that reading. And everything that is purchased will go directly into this channel to help make it bigger, better, and more fabulous. Thank you for being here, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Goodbye. Hello, group 3. So, as I was starting the first pile, I received this message that I meant to share with all of you. typically I would pull one card and turn it face up, use crystals, whatever, to help you decide on a pile. But this time, Spirit called for me to shuffle as I was going through my intro, and for all of us to choose the piles blindly. We're all being asked over the springtime to have a little bit of blind faith, to use our discernment, use our intuition when making choices and decisions, but to have that faith in the universe, that the universe has heard our pleas, the universe has heard our requests, and that it will bring those things into us in the timing, in the ways that it sees fit, that will be best for our highest good. There's so much newness coming in. I said it in the beginning of the video, and so far each group has had something about new opportunities coming in. So hopefully yours will be no different, but let's see what it has to say. Your first card says Believe. Card 4, Strange Encounters. Your next card says Moon in Leo. It is an important time to guard against being self-centered, over-opinionated, or pushy. Okay, your next card is Swan. You are beautiful just as you are. I never get these straight. And then your last oracle card is Transition, card 11, with cauliflower and Cancer energy. First off, I have to point out this 11. 11s are all about new beginnings. So yes, you have a new beginning coming into you this spring. I love this. I shuffled all of these on camera and they just flowed so beautifully. This spring is bringing in a transition for you, and you're being called once again to have that blind faith, to trust in the universe, and believe. You have the 31 reducing to a 4. This is about foundations. This spring is wanting to bring in new, solid, stable foundations for you. It wants to bring in a new sense of security and safety. You may be brought into contact with, you might have some strange encounters, right? Some serendipitous type of meetings, some meet cute sort of events where you just happen to run into someone that I feel is a soulmate with this Swan energy here. Could be romantic, could be friendship. They could just feel like home. They could feel like family. Like maybe you knew them on a galaxy far, far away. You could both be into Star Trek, Star Wars, magical type of things. Like you just feel like you know each other. And it will happen very serendipitously over the springtime. It might be that you decide to take a random class and you meet each other there, or you are going for a walk or run and you bump into this person, or I'm seeing like someone's dog go running up to someone else. Like, is that sort of meet cute? Like it's just destined to happen. There is a message here of taming that inner beast, taming that lion energy, that Leo energy, right? Of not trying to force things to happen. Controlling that roar, settle that roar down into a purr. You might have someone who has some strong fire placements. You might be quick to anger. If you are, keep that in check over the spring. I feel like this person that is coming into just may be someone to help you grow in that area as well. I'm really being called to this guard against being self-centered part. Don't be so overly focused on yourself. I feel like part of the message here is to stay in the present moment. If you are right out at that park and you are going for that walk and you're so focused on your own inner thoughts that you may just miss this person completely. You may not have your heart open enough to this person running into you, bumping into you or something, right? And I'm just saying, like, really watch, really just stay in the present moment. Don't be so overly focused on yourself that you miss out on something great. I feel like your message is really coming with the warning, because this isn't to say that the opportunity will not present itself again, but this is saying that you could miss this opportunity and it could take a while to circle back around. So if you are someone who's been waiting for that bestie, who's been looking for that soul tribe, looking for that soulmate, keep yourself open. We all have stuff going on in our lives, right? But you're being called to stop and smell the roses. I feel like there's a message with both of these where you could be someone who gets really concerned about how you're appearing to people, what people are thinking about you, if people are judging you, like, you know, does my hair look good? Is my makeup messed up? Do I look a hot mess right now? Whatever it is. Love yourself enough to know that you are beautiful, to know that the right person will see that beauty no matter how much you may feel like you look like a hot mess. I'm being drawn to tell you about how I met my husband. So that was a strange encounter for sure. I bought a car, the crappiest, cheapest car I could get, just to help get me from A to B, get me to work, get me home. And that car went out on me. And so my auntie came to my rescue and said that she would loan me the money to buy a new car. I go in to buy this car, and the finance person who I'm signing my contract with happens to be the guy that I married and that I've now been married to for, it'll be 11 years this fall. That was not expected. I was just trying to get a car so I could get to work and continue to pay my bills. Going into that situation, right, I looked a hot mess. My hair was not done. I had not a stitch of makeup on my face. I was wearing my baggiest, holiest jeans and just a big sweatshirt and just did not feel cute whatsoever. But during this meeting, I didn't care. First off, because I wasn't looking to meet anyone. But secondly, he was still flirting with me anyway. He was still engaged in talking to me. And it felt like it was more than just the typical, give me your money, buy this car situation. It felt like he was genuinely interested, which turns out he was. Later on, we ended up having to speak again, and I asked him out, and the rest is history. You might have some sort of situation like that where you are in a place where you were not looking for anything. You are focused on whatever it is that you need to focus on. And you might run into someone who is meant to be a long-term in your life, who is meant to come in and offer you more stability, more of a sense of security. And for me, that whole situation was the beginning of realizing I don't need to always have my makeup done and my hair done and you know, dressed as cute as possible for people to see me. He saw me for who I was. And I feel like, oh my goodness, I'm getting choked up because I feel like this is what's coming in for you. You are about to meet people who can see past the superficial, who see your beauty. And you're being called to also see that beauty within yourself. This is that transition that you're going through. Like this Cancer energy, the crab, right? Crabs don't walk in a straight line. They kind of have to walk sideways. You may feel like the only way to meet people or to get certain opportunities in your life is to go a specific way, right? You have this strong opinion about how it's supposed to happen. But the universe over this spring is going to be like, nope, we're going to send you this way. And that's exactly, and this will lead you exactly to where it is that you want to be. That is that transition. You're going to realize that things don't have to be exactly the way that you plan it out in your head. Oh, I love that for you. I love that. Hopefully the story about my life did not take too long there. But let's read this transition card. Cauliflower. You might want to eat some cauliflower over the springtime. You might want to plant your own cauliflower. Cauliflower. It says, cauliflower heralds a change. This might have happened recently, be happening soon, or the energy around a change is unsettled. A rebirth can now take place, and if you're holding on to what has gone before, it is time to let go for good. I love that. A reactivation can take place in any area of your life if there has been a lull or setback. Be wary of deceit and corruption. Use your intuition, right? Don't just blindly trust every encounter. Use your intuition to decide, to discern who is meant for you. But, like I said in the intro, a rebirth is about to happen in your life. Believe. Ooh, I love this for you. These spring messages are so beautiful. So very interesting. Swans mate for life. So if you are someone who's looking for a mate, you might be meeting that special person. Swans have been popping up a lot around me. I actually went for a walk the other day and there was swans on the lake. I was watching a show last night, Life Below Zero, and there were swans on the lake in that show. You might decide to go for a walk by a lake. You might run into some swans. You might run into these new encounters, these strange encounters near a lake. It's going to be different for all of you, so apply it where it fits. All right, let's talk about the totems that you may be seeing over the spring to just let you know that you're on the right track, let you know that you're headed in the right direction. Your first tarot card is the Three of Pentacles. Swans, dragonflies, cauliflower, lions, unicorns will all be some totems for you over the springtime. But let's get into your tarot card. Three of Pentacles. It's all about trusting the universe. Trusting that the universe has your back, that they are offering you that support and assistance in an area of your life that you have been feeling that lull, right? This also has to do with you. Group 3, I apologize. The video cut out and I did not realize it and I had finished your whole message. So, as I was saying about this Three of Pentacles, this is the universe coming in to give you support. And this spring is asking you to trust in that support. Trust that if you take the necessary steps to put yourself out there, to Get out of your own way. Get out of your head. The universe will do the work to put you in the right place at the right time. Put you into the place for this strange encounter. The 3 also tells me that you're being called to focus on your health. I mean, not be so self-centered that you cannot see anything around you, that you can't enjoy the moment, enjoy the present moments, but that, oh, I put this in a different place last time, but that you're taking care of yourself. Physically, mentally, spiritually, mind, body, soul. You know, that you are bringing that balance into yourself. Trusting that all the work and effort that you are putting in is going to pay off in the future. And then we had the Mother of Cups and the Mother of Swords come out. I feel like this is the union that you are coming into. For some of you, this is a same-sex relationship. But for others of you, you know, this Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords does not have to be feminine people, right? They just possess this energy of someone who leads with their heart, who is very intuitive, who, nurturing, loving, just very open. And then we have the balance here, the yin to the yang. Or I think I've heard people say yin to yang. You know, I probably say it wrong. But this is that balance. This is the logical person. The person who has no problem speaking up. The person who will crack that whip if it needs to be cracked, so to speak, you know? What I feel like you're coming into, this is that strange encounter. It's going to be the yin to your yang. It's going to be that other half of you that you have been missing. And you have 2 swans. Once again, soulmate energy coming in. So whether this is romantic, whether this is friendship, either way, like with this 6 of Cups, this person is going to seem so familiar to you. Just like when I met my partner, I felt like I knew him. And I feel like this is how you're going to feel when you have this strange encounter, when you meet this person. Like there's just something about them that seems familiar. And this relationship for many of you will be something that you envisioned even as a child. Whether this is that romantic partner, that best friend, that business partner even. It's going to be different for all of you. So apply it to your situation as it fits. It's just going to seem so familiar. I love this for you. I love it. And then you had the 7 of Cups as your bottom of the deck energy. I feel as though you're going to have more options than you realize. You could, I don't know, be deciding to join a dating app or something and you end up getting more responses than you expected. You could, I don't know, whatever it is, there's going to be lots of options. And although many of them will seem viable, there's only one who is the yin to your yang. And you're being called also with this Queen of Swords here to really use your discernment. Use that intuition and that discernment, right? Follow your heart. Go where it's calling you, but don't be afraid to turn people down. Don't be afraid to set some boundaries if you need to set some boundaries with other options. There's something very beautiful and very lovely coming in, and I love it. I love it for you. So next, I had already shuffled your flower petal cards, and you received Jasmine. Success will be found if you hold on to hope. Once again, believe. Believe that what you are seeking is also seeking you, and it will come in the right time, in the right manner. Next, you have Hydrangea. Focus on wholeness above and below. This is that health card coming in again. Take care of your health. Focus on you being whole. on you knowing that you are everything that you need, that you are beautiful, that you do not need someone to complete you. But there will be someone that comes in who does complete you. Romantic, that bestie, that soul tribe, whatever it is, they're coming in. Then you had Piranha. Do not fear or doubt the new paths ahead. And I'm seeing 5:55 on the clock as I say that. Would not have seen that if I didn't have to restart the video, right? 5:55 is all about change coming in. That is the transition. It can be fearful. Change can be fearful. It can be hard opening yourself up again to love, putting yourself back out there. Whatever it is that's coming in for you, don't fear it so much that you self-sabotage and you miss this beautiful opportunity that's coming in for you. Your bottom of the deck energy is Sunflower. Practice courage each day. Practice courage in this new expansion that you are stepping into. Practice courage in the new relationship, to not run away from it, to not let your own insecurities sabotage it. Right? You have something very lovely and beautiful coming in, some sort of soulmate energy. If you're not looking for love, if you're not looking for a best friend, this could even be that perfect job opportunity that's coming in. This could be someone offering you some sort of position. Whatever it is, there's some sort of soulmate energy coming in, and it is the yin to your yang. So open yourself up to it. Don't be afraid of it. Allow it to come into you over this spring. Group 3, if this video resonated with you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to help support the channel even more, there is a donation link listed in the description box below, as well as an Amazon wish list. Everything purchased off of that wish list comes with a free reading, so make sure that you include your YouTube handle and or an email address as well, so I know how to contact you. And everything that is purchased goes directly into this channel to make it bigger, better, and more fabulous. Thank you for sharing your lovely energy with me, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Goodbye. Hello, Group 4. So before I started getting into these messages, Spirit sent me a message that I was supposed to share with all of you. And that message is having blind faith, trusting in the universe. Typically, I would shuffle some pile selector cards, turn it over, maybe even put a crystal on it to help you decide which group was calling out to you. But this time around, I was called to shuffle as I was going through my introduction and have all of us choose blindly with all the cards turned down, just really following our intuition, trusting in our intuition. And that is the message for those of you who are connected in with my energy, connected with this channel over this springtime. Trust yourself. Trust the universe. Trust that you will not be led astray. Trust that the universe has heard your pleas, has received your requests, and that it will bring in those things to you in divine timing and divine order in the way that is best for your highest good, because that is what's coming in. Let's see what your messages are. You have Nonsense, card 28. It's time to talk sense. With the Queen of Hearts. Interesting. Your next one is Falling in reverse, card 4. The unknown, descent, momentum, change. Your moon card is Cow Totem. A new beginning or even a new life may be blooming. I can't even make this up. I said it in the beginning that new beginnings are coming. Every group so far has received a card or multiple cards about new beginnings. I love it. Dolphin, cooperate with others. Receive more cards than the other groups. And then you have protection, card 9, onion with Aries energy. All right. First off, we have a 9, another sign of an ending. We have this 28 reducing to a 10. The ending coming in, transitioning into that new beginning, and then a card of new beginning. This springtime. Whew. Didn't I say in the beginning to buckle up your seatbelts, get ready for a wild ride? You especially are having that wild ride, group 4. You're going to feel as though you are falling, like the ground beneath you with that 4 energy is falling out beneath you, like everything is changing around you. But that change is necessary. That the momentum is building. The momentum that is leading you to a new beginning is building. You are blooming over this springtime. You are transitioning into a new phase of life, a new way of being. And it's going to be easy for you. And maybe this is also a bit of your past energy of speaking negatively to yourself, telling yourself how everything is going wrong, how nothing is working out, right? Just talking nonsense, right? Talking yourself out of things, self-sabotaging. This spring is calling for you to no longer do that, to protect your energy from this self-sabotaging, low vibe, self-criticizing, self-hating sort of energy. Because yes, it might seem like shit's hitting the fan. It might seem like things are out of control, like structures that you had put in place that made you feel secure are falling out of place. But they're falling out of place so that you can be placed into where you are meant to be. I love cow energy, by the way. I love it. I feel like it's very nurturing and loving. I always said that if I had a choice, I would be a cow mom. I don't know why. I'm really drawn to them. Anyway, whatever is happening this spring, whatever is being mixed up for you, it's happening so that you can be placed into where you belong, so that you can be put into more solid foundations. I feel like the message here is to tell yourself that you deserve it. Even if it seems like things are not working out in your favor, you deserve it. It is happening for your best and highest good. You may come into contact with people. I'm feeling 3 of Cups energy here, which I've never felt off this card before, but where you might meet, form new friendship circles, have people to celebrate with, have people who get you, who bring fun into your life, who you enjoy spending time with. You may come into new work opportunities, or even like in schooling or something, where you're able to work with other people, form new bonds, form a new sense of community. I feel like the number 3 is very important for you, even though it's not showing up here. I just heard good things come in 3s. So you can expect 3 good things to be happening for you over this springtime. And that is actually a message that came up in another video. I can't remember which one, but if you watch that video and receive that message, please let me know in the comment section. I just love to hear when things, synchronistic events happen like that. Protect your energy over this time. Protect your thoughts, right? Don't let yourself go into low vibe energies because things in your life are changing. They're changing for the better. And you'll soon understand why. You'll soon understand what that better is. Let's read your onion energy. strange fact that just popped into my head, onions. And I think some people actually still do this today, but a long time ago too, when there was sickness or illness around, people would cut an onion in half and place it on like the night side table. And it was said that the onions would soak up the sickness. It would soak up the low vibe energies. So I feel like over this springtime too, you're really being called to make sure that you're cleansing your energy, protecting that energy, doing whatever it is for you that helps you to protect your energy and keep a positive attitude. Whether that's taking salt baths or using salt like body polishes, burning sage, playing in water, getting in the ocean, doing things that are fun, that keep your vibe high. Just keep your vibe high. It's bringing in a new beginning for you. Okay, onion. Onions share ways to take responsibility. Onions share ways to take responsibility and empower your own life. Okay, understood. They indicate that you are on the right path, that you are protected, and that you have to keep going and not give up. Believe in yourself and listen to that inner voice. Your truth is the most important element right now. Take care that you do not take on things you really do not understand or that are not part of your personal journey. Part of that protection for you, I feel like, is protecting yourself from other people's projections, right? You might have hopes, dreams, ambitions that other people around you don't understand. Keep that stuff to yourself. Don't allow anyone else to come in and get their energy all in the mix, right? Take care that you do not take on things you really do not understand. I'm hearing be yourself. There may be people or opportunities that are coming into your life, and don't pretend like you know stuff that you don't know. Be yourself. The right people will see you and love you for yourself. Do not try to be someone else that you are not. Let's see what some of these new beginnings have to do for you. You could have recently lost some friends, maybe even some family that you had to step away from. Made a job change or thinking about making a job change. And even by recently, this could have been years in the making, right? This could have been years ago that you walked away from people and you've still been waiting for what you would feel like your new beginning to come in. It's about to come in. I feel like more fun and playfulness is about to come into your life. We have the Son of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Okay, your next card is the Magician. I'm being drawn to read the Son of Cups from the book. So we will get one more card. Oh, or several. Okay. Next, you have the Eight of Cups, the Fool, and the Ace of Wands. That's that new beginning. I love it. I love it. Okay, Son of Cups. Let's read that for you. That's you. That is you. Son of Cups says, artistic, introspective. Like all of the Cups family, the Sun truly excels within the arts. He's usually a musician or a visual artist of some kind, and he finds success within his field. His natural tendency to look inward adds to his charm and mystique. To others, he may seem secretive and even peaceful, while deep inside he carries a dark kernel of intensity. I feel like that's your energy group 4. You are the Son of Cups. You are a very creative person. You are very introspective. You're someone who leads with your heart. You're someone who tries to follow their heart, tries to follow the things that makes them happy. And because of this is bringing in a new manifestation. This is bringing in the culmination of a manifestation. The manifestation of leaving something behind. Like I said, you could have walked away from people in your past or jobs even. But your heart over this spring is trying to guide you into this new, two new ones. Into this new beginning for yourself. Into this journey to look for your ultimate happiness. And this may be why you feel as though you're falling, like things are changing all around you, like yeah, because there's so much newness coming in. You may have to make some sort of choice over the springtime to walk away from something, to leave something behind. But know that you making that choice is bringing in the manifestation. Look at this Magician here and the Son of Cups. They're looking this way. They're both looking this way towards this new beginning. You're going to receive some sort of opportunity to take a leap of faith. What did I say in the beginning? That blind faith, right? Trusting your intuition, trusting that the universe is going to catch you. Trusting that you're going to land on solid ground. Take that leap of faith towards this new beginning, this new passion. This could be a new partner. This could be friendships. This could be work, career, business. Whatever it is, it's something that lights you up. It's something that sparks you, that brings inspiration, expansion into your life. The book says, an extremely high energy card, the Ace of Wands indicates new growth is all around you. Your ideas and outlook will expand and creativity seems endless. This fertile time can also have literal meanings. A pregnancy or birth may be on the horizon. Though it's thrilling to embark on your new journey, your good judgment is needed more than ever. Don't rush into it. Once again, using that intuition, but also having that trust, that faith in the universe, that the universe will catch you. I love this. Bottom of the deck energy that you have. I love this. Okay, I went to grab your bottom of the deck energy. As I picked it up, the Ten of Cups was showing itself. You're going to get a new lease on life, a new perspective about what you need in order to be happy. How to follow your heart to your ultimate happiness. Didn't I say you're leaving something behind to go in search of that ultimate fulfillment? That is the Ten of Cups. That is what's coming into you this springtime. It's like you're going to realize that something that you've been doing, a way that you have been looking at life, living life, whatever it is, that it's not fulfilling you as much as you could be fulfilled. That you've been settling in some way. And this is going to inspire you to take that inspired action towards something else, to bringing in the manifestation. This could be deciding to start a business, right? This could be changing your business up in some way. This could be going off in search of that soul family, that soul tribe. This could be you deciding to have a child. going to be different for all of you, so apply it as it resonates, but so much newness is coming in. Your flower petal says, Frisia, this will all be worthwhile. Yes, the falling, the changes, it will all be worthwhile. Next, you have Rose. You are divinely loved and protected with grace. Another card of protection. The universe is coming in to let you know that this action that you are deciding to take, this leap, it is protected. It is divinely protected by the universe. It is what you are meant to do. So don't doubt yourself. Don't question it. You might have to work with others to make it happen. You could be meeting people in this next phase of your life who help you to make this dream more of a reality for yourself. And your final card is Lavender. Take time to cleanse and remove negativity. Once again, that protection. Remove that negativity, whether that's in your own mind or people around you. I happen to look down and I think I'm meant to read this. Gladioli, set boundaries well to ensure good growth. Didn't I say keep something to yourself? That might be a boundary that you have to set to make sure that you are growing and expanding to your full potential, right? Set boundaries to ensure good growth. Listen to the divine whisper stirring in your heart. Your intuition is going to be calling you to do something over this springtime. Listen to that. Your intentions and heart deserve to be known. Don't second guess yourself. Don't doubt yourself. Could go on. Success will be found if you hold on to hope. I'm done, okay? I'm done. Have hope, have faith that this new thing that you're going after, that you're taking that leap of faith into, that these cups, the ultimate fulfillment that you're looking for, hold on to hope that it is there waiting for you and that your journey will be protected along the way. Group 4. If this resonated with you, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. If you would like to help support the channel even more, there is a donation link listed in the description box below, as well as an Amazon wish list. Everything purchased off of that wish list will come with a free reading, so make sure that you include your YouTube handle name and or an email address so that I know how to contact you. Furthermore, everything that is purchased goes directly into making this channel bigger, better, and more fabulous. So thank you for your support and assistance. Thank you for sharing your energy with me, and I look forward to seeing you again very soon. Goodbye.